name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. Well, it's a general oracle card reading. This is being recorded on the 8th of March. However, this is timeless, so whenever you find this, it means that there might be something here for you. I've been thinking about my channel recently, and I had always wanted to heal people and help people, be supportive. I'm a Gemini, so I'm a nurturer, I'm a lover, and I have wanted to try and find out what my calling is. And one of the things that I thought I would do until something seemingly my purpose popped up somehow, I thought I'd start doing some tarot on YouTube. I did start to do some affirmations and some sort of self-help with relationship breakups and things, and you can still find that on my channel, but it's predominantly turned into just a guidance through tarot channel, and I think I'd like to change that. So I just wanted to do a sort of a I'm here and I understand sort of reading for you. Things, particularly because we're in March, things are going to be quite stressed. I think stressed more than usual for a lot of us. So it's the weekend, it's a lovely sunny day here, but I still wanted to come on and do a reading just in case you needed something today, just to say that I'm thinking of you and that you are loved, even if at times it doesn't feel like it. Self-love is the main thing that we need to strive for. I'm very hard on myself, so I know how difficult it is sometimes. It doesn't mean that you're arrogant at all by loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, then, as the saying goes, nobody else will love you either. So you have to be gentle with yourself. If you're having a bad time, do not beat yourself up. Do not feel as though you have to get up and put a brave face on things. Feel your emotions, because you will learn from them. You will gain insight into yourself, why this thing has happened or is happening. And maybe it will encourage you to make some changes, to remove yourself from a situation if you can, and just to value the good things that you do have in your life at the moment. I know that sometimes it does feel as though we are in situations that we can't get out of, and that there seems to be no end in sight. But there is. We can 99% of the time do something to change either the way that our life is going or the things that are happening to us. I'm not saying it's easy at all, because believe me, I've been in some really difficult situations and I have not been able to, or not felt as though I could get myself out of the situations. But I'm still here and I want to help others. So the cards that we have, I've been using the Sacred Traveller Oracle cards at the top, and then the bottom cards are a mixture of Goddess Oracle cards by Wendy Andrew, and they're the most beautiful things. There's a combination of 2 decks here. So at the top, the underlying energy we have is stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. You absolutely are, regardless of how old you are. We've all gone through things which have pushed us to our limits, maybe past our limits. But we are still here. Maybe we're emotionally scarred, maybe we're completely messed up by the things that have happened to us, but we are still here, able to appreciate the sun coming up and the beauty of the moon and the stars in the evenings. So do not ever forget how strong you are. And don't compare yourself to others either, because if you do that, you will perhaps find and tell yourself that you aren't as strong. You might not be as strong as other people, but that's maybe because they've been pushed further than you have. And there is no weakness in struggling and feeling as though sometimes you aren't strong. The cards that we have along the top are taking shelter, voyage of the heart, wise leader, miracles and transformation. As I said at the beginning, the answers are within. You have to love yourself and understand yourself, which is one of the other reasons I want to sort of start doing more guidance type work within the channel. We have to know ourselves, and it's like me saying that I don't know what my purpose is, or I haven't been made aware of what my purpose is yet, but we have to look within. And when you become love, you attract love back. We are what we put out. If we put out negativity and upset, and sometimes we will always do that because we are human. Nobody can be positive and upbeat 100% of the time. That is the difficulty of being a person. One minute you think that everything's going your way, and the next minute it doesn't. But if you give out love and you radiate out love, you will get love back. You will attract those same people. The wise leader. If you do radiate out this love, there will be an aura about you. And people will, as I just said, come to you. You are already a beacon for others because you are strong and you have been through situations that at the time you never thought that you would get through. But by radiating out this love, you will attract others. You will be a beacon. And this is maybe a reading for me as well, because I want to be that beacon to be able to help others too. Miracles is the next card. Expect the wondrous to emerge. This is about energy again. This isn't about finding yourself a magic lantern and rubbing on it and a genie is going to appear and there's going to be 3 wishes. But manifesting is a powerful thing. If you believe it, you will attract it to you. You have to get rid of all negativity though, because miracles are all around us. The fact that I'm sat here and I've got snowdrops all around me, the daffodils are just about to come out. That in itself to me is a miracle. Perhaps sometimes we expect big miracles like we're going to win the lottery. Don't forget the little miracles that happen every day. Even the sun coming up and how far away all of those stars are when we see them in the sky, and how the moon, you know, goes from waxing to waning and full to new. I know that there are scientific things about all of this, but at the end of the day, it's a miracle still. And the last card that we have is transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. In March, there is a lot going on. You may need to be strong, and people may need you to be strong for them as well. Keep radiating out that love, because you will find by the end of March into April that a new fresh way of living does emerge. These are unprecedented times. You are in control of your life. Whatever goes on in the political or the financial or just the world stage generally, you can't control any of that. As much as we sit and watch the news and worry, this might sound selfish and it might sound wrong, but only worry about the things that you can change, that you can make a difference in. All that reading and watching the news does is depresses us and gives us an added burden when we don't need any more burdens in our lives, in our personal lives. It puts more pressure on us, it stresses us out, and also the fact that you can't do anything about it. gives you a burden which you cannot solve or shake. It is good, obviously, to keep up with what's going on in the world, but choose your sources wisely. Do not get sucked into fake news. Do not believe what other people tell you, because there are very few reliable sources these days as to what is actually going on. That's not me wanting to sound cynical. It's just saying, create your own news and create your own good news and positive news. And that is the news that you can change and you can create and turn into something positive. And by the end of the month, because of all of the stuff that's going on astrologically, a new way of living will emerge. And it might be that you do end up being a wise leader for other people. But never forget how strong you are. Now, the bottom cards we have are the Wendy Andrews cards, and the first underlying one is hope. Out of darkness comes light. This is again very much very apt for what's happening in March, that we have to have hope, because there are going to be there's going to be a lot of change potentially during March. We have flow, reflection and sanctuary. Flow, it says, let goddess blessings enrich your life. March is all about going with the flow. As I said, control and try and protect the things that you can control. But otherwise, let things happen. And also, the other thing to remember in March is that if things do happen, they are going to happen for your best interest, even though you might not feel it at the time. The next card is reflection, healing, transformation. We have the transformation card here as well. This is about you looking back, learning. You can see here that the wise leader above her is looking to the left and looking to the past, and learning about what no longer serves you, the lessons you have learned. And when you look back, you will think, oh gosh, I didn't really want to be in that situation, I'll never do that again. Or if I did do that again, I would do X and Y. That's about healing. That's about transforming you into the person that you want to be, bettering yourself and potentially bettering the people around you as well. And the last card is sanctuary. Connect to your inner strength. Again, whatever's happening, look after yourself. March, we don't know what's going to happen, but I will still be here regardless. You need to create your own sanctuary. Keep those around you safe. Keep yourself safe. Love those and love the things that are special to you, and connect to your inner strength. It says here, the answers are within, and that, you know, what you give out, you will receive. Give out love. Welcome people who you trust and you love and respect into your sanctuary, and show them your inner strength, and you will get it back tenfold. I hope that this has been useful. Always remember that when there is dark, there is light, and we are what we make life. We only get one shot at it, and we're all here together to make the best of it that we can, to look after each other, and I hope that this has been useful. If this has resonated, I would love it if you'd leave me a comment below. Also like and subscribe. It just gets my message out more to people, and hopefully that means I reach others more and I give them some help and support as well. Please take care, and I will speak to you again soon.